Okay, so I'm hoping I'm getting this really cool backdrop here because I've waited weeks to kind of do a follow-up to my full-time in my RV, and it's been, I think I said 2.5 months, and the first 2 months I was kind of filming a lot of different stuff I was doing and making little videos and things, and I had them on my new computer that I had, a new Dell. And then the Dell crashed and I had to send it in. I just got it back last week. Lost all my data, all of my stuff that I was doing for those 2 months. So I still needed to do an update, and I kind of needed to move back forward. But I think that what that's taught me is I'm not going to try to produce these wonderful videos of me and what I'm doing and you know, make it look all super cool and all that. I'm going to try to just do what I'm doing now. If I can't use my iPhone to film stuff and do a little bit of editing and make it valuable and worthwhile, then so be it. But I think I can, and I can still do what I want to do for myself, for my family, and in the future. So, but anyways, I've been doing this about 2.5 months. My contract is over. It was over October 5th with the previous company I was with, that I was traveling. Because I work in the RV industry around some different things. Sorry, I got bugs in my nose and stuff, my beard. Anyways, so I started off in Central Texas, Southern Texas, went to Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and this is all before the hurricanes hit. I got out of Florida the week of that first hurricane that hit a couple of months ago. I was there for about a month, and then worked my way back and was home for a couple of weeks, kind of retooling. And then the company I was with, I had made a decision that my value was more than what I was getting, and literally it was crazy. So they chose not to pick back up my contract because I wouldn't go back out unless they paid me more what I was worth. So I've been actually out again for a couple of weeks. I went west, which I finally wanted to do. New Mexico, Arizona, California. Now I'm back in Arizona. I'm taking on another contract with another company, which I'll tell you guys about later. Still in the RV industry, and it's pretty exciting. But it's going to be able to put me in places that I want to be in. And anyways, I think that this stuff is amazing. Being able to do this, the first month was rough. Being out, you know, missing my kids. I was having panic attacks. I never had those in my life. You know, anything that would get to somebody was getting to me. And it wasn't until I got back recentered and, you know, finally things are stripped away. I'm getting used to having less, doing with less, being okay with that. Nothing really frustrates me anymore. I won't say nothing. We're all human, but I mean, I'm getting at that level of peace that I wanted to be at, or more so, where things weren't motivating me or having to acquire money for things or to do things. I do what I can do and what I want to do with what I have. Sometimes it's a little bit more, sometimes like right now it's a little bit less till I get back on this new contract. And that's all okay. I will try to put some things out about, you know, I'm trying to put out little videos, little things around, sorry about that, little things around, you know, what happens when I'm out there on the road. I mean, there's all these little challenges, space, and, you know, my RV's, you know, 16-foot RV and everything's small. I've got everything I need in there, but there are challenges with it. But I just wanted to do an update. I don't want to do some long video, and I just wanted a really cool backdrop. So hopefully y'all would watch it and you know, kind of get caught up a little bit. So you know, I'm going forward. This is my mentality. I mean, I'm nothing but wild. I mean, everything. I'm going with how I feel, and whether people like it or not, or whoever responds, whoever wants to be part of my life or not. You know, at 57, it's time that I got it. Instead of trying to figure it out, I think I've got it on track of being figured out and what I need to do, and for myself. And then the other piece is I'm looking for, whoa, sorry, I'm right on the edge of this, more about myself, and learn more about myself and things that that make me tick, and things that are really important to me, and finding myself down to the core. So again, that's what it's all about for me. And so I just wanted to shoot this again. Awesome backdrop. Oh, I'm in Arizona right now. This is Lake Havasu, I believe. And so I've been on this hike probably, let me get back to it here. Stop while I was on here. So a few hours, 2.5 hours, and about 4 miles. And I've stopped a little bit and filmed some things, taken a lot of pictures. But I don't know where I'm headed next, but I'll be in Arizona, this quartzsite Lake Havasu area, for at least another week. And then I'll know more about where I'm going to be going and kind of trailing toward, and I'll be doing whatever I can in those areas to be active and be outside. Oh, one of my big goals I wanted to let everybody know about, if I can get some support with that, or you know of anybody that might want to sponsor, an old guy like me to do that. But I'm really attracted to the Appalachian Trail, the Pacific Crest Trail too, but I want to do the Appalachian Trail. So I'm shooting for the goal. I was going to try to shoot for March of this year, or excuse me, 2019, but I think it's going to be March of 2020, end of March, 1st of April, because I got to say I don't have enough pennies in the bank to take that 4 to 6 months. But I think that's good. That is a goal. That is a goal I'm setting. I'll just set it right here, right now. March, April 2020, I'm headed out on the Appalachian Trail, and I'm going to do a through hike. I think it's 2,200 miles, and so that's one of the things I'm shooting for too. So I've got to get more active out on these things, do more hikes, go more distances, and do some things, and I'll learn more about it as we go. So I know I'm just rambling. I hope y'all are still out there, my audience. I've developed about 1,200 people on YouTube, and got about 14,000 on Facebook, and almost 10,000 on Instagram. And y'all been so wonderful and engaging and encouraging everything I do. And I'm so appreciative. And, let's all get wild and find out about ourselves and get outside. That's all I'm preaching right now. Get outside. Talk about learning about yourself. Take trails that nobody takes. And, I go off trail a lot. I don't suggest that. I've been lost a couple of times. I got lost in Florida for about 3.5 hours. So it was not a pleasant thing. So I'm trying not to do that so much. I've been off the trail a little bit today, but it's where I could see. It's more barren out here, so I can kind of see where I'm at. But get outside. Guys, you've got to get outside. You've got to get outside, and you've got to test yourself and put yourself in those positions that I feel like I'm wobbling here. I'm about to get my legs are going out from underneath me here. I can't stress that enough. That's basically, this is giving me a re-look at my life over the last couple of years, getting into this and shutting everything off. Like right now, this is what I got. There's no other crap and noise going in my ear and all these thoughts. And so everything has to come out. And that's what's been happening the last couple of months. All this stuff's been coming out. There's a lot of clean or cleansing to that, I guess, psychological term. And it's just great. I can't stress enough to get outside. So, all right, guys. I hope we get caught up more. If you have any questions, please ask. I always want to be responsive and engaging. And I do know that it's time for me to start reaching back and trying to help people as much as I can as well. I haven't done that as much as I should in my life. And I want to be an example to my kids, an example to whoever I can, to just keep going no matter what in life. All right, so enough's enough. See y'all later. Bye.